Oh, hey there, adventurers. I hope you're doing well. Some of you might be players who've already come a long way in your journey, while others may have just begun. In this video, we're not going over the usual leveling or build guides. Instead, I want to share with you how I'd play Toram if I were to start all over again. To keep things clear and practical, I've divided the entire progression into 3 phases, and in each one, we'll talk about what to focus on, what to avoid, and how to set yourself up for faster progress. So, without further ado, let's get restarted. In Phase 1, the goal is simple: reach level 150 as fast as possible. So, how do we actually do that? The main quest is your bestie XP source. It also unlocks maps, bosses, and key features. Even if the story feels slow, it's 100% worth doing until level 150. Now, let's talk about the things you shouldn't be doing in this phase. One of the most common mistakes in this phase is neglecting the main quest. A lot of players skip it because they think it's boring. Instead, they start doing things like building alternate characters, hunting equipment, or boss farming way too early. I'll be honest, I was guilty of that too, but trust me, those things will come naturally along the way. So, how do we speed up our progress in Phase 1? Turn on skip first-time missions in settings to skip unnecessary cutscenes. Join a guild or add high-level friends so you can borrow their mercenaries that can give damage and survivability in tough fights. If a boss is giving you trouble, don't waste time, just exit the battle and change the difficulty to easy. Another piece of advice I'd give you is if you're still below level 70, I recommend keeping most early skills at level 5 to avoid waste. This way, you'll have more flexibility when it's time to build your character in Phase 2. After reaching level 150 and clearing Boss Vanina 2, you've entered the next phase, where most essential skills are unlocked, and the goal is to make one of your characters reach max level. However, you won't reach max level through the main quest alone. It gives a lot of EXP, but only up to the latest story. So now, it's time to grind, farm, and refine your setup. There are already plenty of guides on YouTube that show the best leveling routes through bosses or how to build the character you want. Just search them. There are 3 main character types in the game: boss hunters, who are focused on battling tough bosses; farmers, who are specialized in collecting materials; and crafters for gear and item production and refining. Since this phase is about progression through boss fights, your boss hunter character is the one you'll spend most of your time on. But before building one, you'll need to decide your role in party play. There are 3 core roles in a boss hunting. DPS, the main damage dealer. Tank, they soaks damage and keeps enemy aggro. Support, they give heal and buffs. Choose the role that fits your playstyle because each has its own path when it comes to gear and skills. Progression in Toram revolves around a cycle. Strengthen your character, farm stronger mobs, make spina, repeat. To keep that cycle going smoothly, you can't rely on just your boss hunting character. You'll also need to create a dedicated farmer character. A good place to start is by farming bird wings from beaks or flower nectars from Pova. Then sell those materials in the consignment board. So, what should you avoid in this phase? A common trap is chasing the strongest class or re-rolling to often. All classes are viable, just pick one that suits your playstyle and stick with it. So, how can we get through this phase more quickly? One of the hardest parts in this phase isn't just the difficulty of the bosses. It's the lack of players in certain areas. Sometimes you'll waste a lot of time just waiting for a DPS, a tank, or a full party. And in some cases, parties won't even invite you unless you play a specific role. To avoid that, I recommend using versatile or hybrid classes like Mage or Paladin that can fill more than one role, making it easier to get into parties. Farming to buy different sets of equipment for each type of character can take a lot of time and spina, especially early on. That's why it's more efficient to use character types that can share the same gear. For example, a farming mage can use the same equipment as your DPS mage, letting you strengthen both characters at the same time without doubling the cost. Watch out for Asobamol live streams, as they often give out gift codes for useful items like Adventure Diaries, which let you reset your main quest progress and earn EXP from it again. Once you reach max level, you've officially entered the final phase of your Toram journey. Though in many ways, this is where the real adventure truly begins. This is the time to decide what you really want to do in the game. Whether it's boss hunting, chasing meta builds, making billions of spina, crafting outfits, building pets. Toram gives you the freedom to play your own way. And that's the beauty of it. There's no right or wrong way to play Toram. What truly matters is that you enjoy the journey and the friends you make along the way. So, whether you're just starting out or you've already come a long way, feel free to share your own tips, stories, or experiences in the comments below. And as always, good luck, have fun, and enjoy every step of your adventure.